In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Get your accredited master's degree today with Bayan in Islamic theology, Islamic leadership, Islamic chaplaincy, or in Islamic studies. This top-tier institution opens the possibility of studying with renowned faculty members from around the world who are traditionally trained, alongside practitioners and academics from prestigious Western institutions, and all under one roof. Study each semester for 1 to 2 weeks on campus and finish the rest of your coursework online.
The students here at Bayan are actually teachers. They taught me a lot. I mean, I benefited from the discussion more than I really thought I would. I mean, each person brought a very unique perspective.
Join our growing network of students and graduates serving the needs of our communities as imams, leaders, chaplains, scholars, and the educators of tomorrow.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa syukurillah. Assalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawalah. And welcome back again, brothers and sisters, to our daily program, Our Common Humanity, with me, Imam Shamsi Ali. I would like to begin talking about what we are anticipating these days in the last 10 days of Ramadan. And one of the most important things that we are anticipating during this last 10 days of Ramadan is a night which is better than 1,000 months. It is known as Laylatul Qadr. Inna anzalnahu fi Laylatul Qadr wa ma adraka ma Laylatul Qadr. Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. But I'm not going to talk about Laylatul Qadr itself. Instead, I'm going to talk about what was revealed during that night by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is about the Holy Quran. And certainly to talk about the Holy Quran needs a long time because the Holy Quran has no limit in terms of its definition. We talk about its language, we talk about its content, we talk about its spiritual strength, power. It has no limit, and therefore I'm going to talk briefly about it, and possibly in these coming sessions as well. So to begin with, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran itself, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. If this Quran were to be revealed on a mountain, you will see the mountain is shaken out of God's fear because they are experiencing the power of God, the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so the Holy Quran itself representing the power of Allah because it is Kalamullah certainly. And so the Holy Quran is something that is difficult to define in a simplistic definition. But I just wanted to begin by saying that among the many miracles of the Holy Quran, and as we are going to talk about its miracles in these coming sessions, among the miracles of the Holy Quran that we can experience, and we have seen that throughout the history, that the Holy Quran is something that nobody can change it. The Holy Quran is unchanged. But instead, the Holy Quran change people, change the history, change civilization, change individuals. That's what happened to the Arabians in the beginning of Islam. How individuals were such an ignorant individuals before the Quran itself. Look at, for example, Umar radiallahu anhu. Umar radiallahu anhu was the second caliph or second khalifa of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was very ignorant before he turned to Al-Islam, before he came to know Al-Quran or the guidance of Islam itself. As we may know, the history of Umar, way of embracing Islam, how he embraced Islam, that he wanted to even kill Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but in the middle of the way, he met his own brother-in-law, and when he came to know that his sister even became a Muslim, he was so upset, and he turned to his sister's home to hurt her. But instead, the sister recited the Quran, and Umar heard the Quran, and because of that Quran, Umar changed completely. From Umar al-Jahili, if I may say, to Umar al-Faruq, radiallahu anhu warda. So brothers and sisters, that's the way Quran changed people. Bilal radiallahu anhu was formerly slave. He was an Abyssinian African. And then he was sold to become slave, and then finally Islam freed him, and he became an individual which is honorable, respectful, dignified, and he was the first Muslim chosen to make adhan on the top of the Kaaba itself. You know, that is a prestigious, honorable position among the Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So my point here that among the power of the Quran, that the Quran cannot be changed. And the reason is the Quran itself explains that إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا الذِّكْرَ وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ. You know, this Quran was revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a dhikr, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself has taken the responsibility to protect this. You know, who can challenge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the Hafiz al-Quran, he was the one who protected the Holy Quran. Who can challenge him? None, of course, can challenge Allah. But on the contrary, the Holy Quran, in fact, changed individuals. Mentioned Umar and Bilal, as you mentioned, civilization, for example. At that time, people are living in a very dark civilization, may say, particularly the Arabian people. When Islam came, slavery, wars, fights, bloodshed, women were considered half human beings, or even just sections. Islam had come to change that civilization. And therefore, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he moved to Medina, not only that he changed the city, but even he changed the name of the city from Yathrib to Al-Madinah Al-Munawwara, and that is the enlightened city. Why enlightened city? Number one, because the city, the word city itself, is considered a place where people who are more civilized, more educated, more advanced inhabiting, living. While people who live in the qura, in the villages, are mostly non-educated people. So it is called Al-Madinah. But more important, the word Al-Madinah itself, it's derived from the word Tamaddum, and that is civilization. So Medina is known as Medina because it's become the center of human civilization. From that place, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or Islam, expanded to all over the world. In a very short while, the Arabian Peninsula was taken over by the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fathu Makkah, Makkah then came back to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah destroyed the asnam, or the idols, because that itself is the symbol of darkness in ideology, darkness in aqidah. So Rasulullah sallallahu destroyed the idols. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam established Medina as the place where everyone lives harmoniously on the basis of tolerance, on the basis of love and compassion. Try to embrace every single people, every single person in Medina. In fact, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he created the Charter of Medina, that is Ahad Medina, he includes every single inhabitant in Medina. He invited the Jews and the Christians, even the Arab mushrik at the time, to come to the table and ask their opinions about what type of constitution we are going to have. If we live in America, possibly, this one is closer to the Constitution of the United States, where everyone is given freedom to live here with full rights protected. by the Constitution in America. So that's what Medina is all about. And the Quran had come to change that dark civilization, if I may call it darkness, into the light, enlightened civilization. But the point is that the Quran is so powerful in changing the people, changing the characters, but also changing the civilization. So as we are talking about the Quran in this coming more sessions, I just wanted to say that the most important thing to remember for us Muslims when we talk about the Quran is that we must be ready to be changed by the Quran. Unfortunately, sometimes the Quran is received to be just mere recitation. We read it to collect, to calculate rewards, hasanat. Certainly, that is great because every harf is 10 hasanat, and especially in the month of Ramadan, those hasanats are being multiplied. But more importantly, in the last 10 days, Allah even multiplied it, the hasanat even more. So nothing wrong to read the Holy Quran, to have more hasanat, to have more rewards, jaza, thawab. But unfortunately, if that is the only intention, then I think we are mistaken about the Holy Quran. So we need to change our mindset from just collecting rewards into taking the Quran as a tool for us to change ourselves, to change our behaviors, and also to change our society. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us with the Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on us with the Quran. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards every single harf that you read during the month of Ramadan. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, get your accredited master's degree today with Bayan in Islamic theology, Islamic leadership, Islamic chaplaincy, or in Islamic studies. This top-tier institution opens the possibility of studying with renowned faculty members from around the world who are traditionally trained, alongside practitioners and academics from prestigious Western institutions, and all under one roof. Study each semester for 1 to 2 weeks on campus and finish the rest of your coursework online.
The students here at Bayan are actually teachers. They taught me a lot. I mean, I benefited from the discussion more than I really thought I would. I mean, each person brought a very unique perspective.
Join our growing network of students and graduates serving the needs of our communities as imams, leaders, chaplains, scholars, and the educators of tomorrow.
ITV, Call of Peace, save humanity.